Alright guys, here we go. Next part, simple present. Rules for spelling. Now the rules for spelling, the verbs in third person for simple present is pretty simple. It's similar to the rules of spelling nouns. Let's analyze it. Ready guys? So if, alright, my verb finishes on ch, s, sh, x, and z, we are going to add the ending es, as in the example: watch, watches; miss, misses; wash, washes; fix, fixes. All right. Buzz, buzzes. All right. If our verb finishes on consonant plus y, we are going to add ies by replacing the y for the I and then the es. Example: hurry, hurries; reply, replies; study, studies. If you notice, all of them have the ending combination of consonant plus y. Therefore, or that's why we are doing this transformation. Now, if your original verb ends in a vowel plus y, we are going to add an s. Vowel: a, y, o, y. That's when we add the s. As in the example: pay, pays; enjoy, enjoys. The next one, guys, is if we have double s or double z, we are going to add the es. As in the example, ready guys, of quiz: I quiz, he, she, and it quizzes; kiss, kisses. All right, guys. So that is as far as we go for our rules of spelling, but our rules for pronunciation. We have three different sounds. The first sound is the sound s, like snake. S. The next one is the mosquito sound z, z. So we have s, and we have z, and then we have s, s. But when do we use it? When do we apply these three different sounds? Number one, they only applied when we are conjugating our verb in third person. All right. So number one, with a voiceless sound such as p, k, hate, hates; meet, meets; stop, stops; like, likes; ask, asks. Here, guys, is what we call a voiceless sound. The ending t, p, and k, we add an s. The next one is z, z, z. Here we have two different types of sounds: voice and vowel sound. Now, the different voice sounds are v, b, b. All right, guys. Now, some examples. All right, guys. Here we go. Answer. That's the last sound. So answered for he, she, and it will be answers. Z, z. That's the pronunciation. All right, guys. Answers, not answers. Answers. All right, guys. Now here we go. Another example here will be the sound or the verb love. The last sound, remember, not the last letter, but the last sound is v, v. So I love, he, she, and it loves, loves, and so on, guys. So remember, this termination or these endings go with a z, and these are voice sounds. Now, vowel sounds are a little bit different. If the verb finishes on a, e, I, o, u, y, and e, then we'll use as well the ending z. We'll explore some examples during class. And the last one, guys, is going to be my sound. My sound as in the examples. Ready, guys? Bus, buzzes; buzz, buzzes. Notice the difference. On the first one is the snake sound. S. On the second one is the mosquito sound. Zzz. Bus, buses, buzz, buzzes. Hush, hushes. Leisure, leisures. Church, churches. Judge, judges. All right, guys? So remember, those are the three different sounds that we produce when pronouncing the verbs in simple present. S, z, and s. And to conclude with our review of simple present, let's go over some communication tips. Here, our communication tip involves the use of the auxiliary in positive sentence to emphasize what we are trying to say. All right? So, as in the example, ready, guys? We have two different ways to say this. Number one is, I study every day. Now, this would be a repetitive action that is relevant to the moment, and this one has no emphasis. But if I want to emphasize my message, I add my auxiliary between the verb and the subject. This lets the person receiving the message understand that you are emphasizing the message. Let me give you an example in context. Let's say my friend Alex says, "Hey Chris, you never study." He's my friend. I don't have the need to emphasize. Therefore, I tell him, "Alex, I study every day, my man." All right, but then my mom that always bothers me, that Chris, you never study. Chris, you're just a freaking donkey. Well, in this case, I do need to emphasize to her that I really, really do it. So in this case, I'm going to add the auxiliary do in the case of the subjects that go with do, and for he, she, and it, does. So I will tell, "Look, Mom, I do not appreciate you telling me that I don't study, because I do study every day. And by doing this, I'm emphasizing my message with a super yes. There's no place to question my studying habits." And the opposite goes when we use contractions. Well, not the opposite, but when we use contractions, it's pretty similar. All right, guys? If you want to use a regular no, you use a contraction. All right? "Hey, do you want to go to the movies with me?" "No, I don't." "All right, no problem, that's fine." "Hey, do you want to go to the movies with me?" "No, Chris, I do not want to go out with you." Well, that message carries a little bit more weight or emphasis than the previous one. All right?